Hello and welcome to this next episode in this video series. We're checking out submissions to the DungeonCrawler Game Jam of 2024. And this time we will have a look at the Nexus Grave by DamienDe. And before we go to the game page, let's have a look at the theme incorporation here. The game takes place in an ancient ruined city, which holds the key to stop a cosmic being from destroying the world. Alright, we see a little bit in this theme picture here in the starting menu. A black and white drawing. This looks a bit different though. Let's see what the game page says. Alright, a short dungeon crawler for the DungeonCrawler Jam 2024. The jam had some thematic constraints and I used the constraints ancient ruins with a hint of cosmic horror. The screenshots look cool though. A warning, do not pick up items when already holding an item, as this will overwrite the held item. Okay, you play a group of heroes from the Science Brigade of Her Highness, the Empress of the Moon Dagger University. In the realm of Loon, heroes emerge from the Science Brigades of Her Highness, the Empress of Moon Dagger University. Throughout the history, Loon has confronted numerous perils, dragons, necromancers and plagues, yet nothing compared to the imminent threat looming from the cosmos, a terror veiled in shadows, creeping ever closer from distant stars. Citizens are held in a grip of horror, tormented by grotesque nightmares. Each passing day claims lives as the populace grapples with the impending doom. Delving deep into the ancient archives, the mystics of the Science Brigade found a chilling revelation. The forgotten city of a pre-human civilization, the Snake Man. These serpent beings once worshipped a deity named Risa Dakun, who guided them to Loon in ages past. In a hubris-fueled act, they imprisoned their god among them, seeking to tap into his divine power. Over centuries of torment, Risa Dakun's resentment festered until he ruptured the barriers between realms, unleashing infernal dimensions upon the world. In a desperate bid, the Snake Men sacrificed their capital, Renaris, entombing both deity and the dimensional rifts beneath the mountain known as the Brabor. Now, the mystics suggest that something done there in this Nexus grave sends a cosmic signal, a siren call to an entity of ultimate destruction into space. Can you find the origin of this ominous transmission and prevent Loon's descent into oblivion? This game uses some AI-generated assets for the sprites and textures. Alright, well, this seems like a bit... the story may be a bit thick, maybe a bit overdone, but we will see. Let's jump into the game. The Nexus Grave by DamienDe. And here we are, the Nexus Grave. Let's start a new game. We seem to be heading towards the end. Wars have broken out everywhere. The prophets tell us of the apocalypse. Hardly a day goes by without having to cut the taut rope from which a friend hangs. We all seem to be getting closer to madness with each passing minute. Something announced itself a few weeks ago. Something has invaded all our minds, and many now choose an easy death. Feverishly, the mystics search their archives, but we have never dealt with such an otherworldly threat. What is coming, we do not know, but we try to defy it. We are assigned to go through a portal at Mount Brabor, a city said to be buried there. An entire city under the weight of a gigantic mountain, a sarcophagus to hold something there. They believe this something is calling for the horror that wants to devour us. I wish I had learned something else. Alright. Okay. So the controls are inverted. Q and E is strafing, A and D is turning. So I need to get used to that. Let's talk to these. Oh, okay, that's nice from the interface. Ah, my esteemed colleagues of the Science Brigade, what fine night to venture into the unknown. Any last remarks? The Church of Bellatra is not keen of your plans. They say we should not disturb the sanctity of this place. I say, for science! Exactly. Ah, nice. Alright. Melee attack and sweep attack. Greetings, soldier. I am Dahlia. I was supposed to go down there. You guys will only make a mess of our plans, and then I will be the one to clean up after you. The Science Brigade is a bunch of bookworms with daggers. What's your problem? You are my problem. You are a feather pull pushers. Can you even lift a sword? Just let me through. I will show you. I will not drag your corpse out of there. You hear me? Okay. We have their full trust. Hey there, are you ready to enter the Grave City? I don't think there will be much down there in terms of danger. You have your light gem, you have your weapons, you have your assignment, so go forth. Can you tell me something about the city? Not much, as we have almost no records of its existence. An ancient race of snake men built it and seem to control the human population. We don't really know what happened to them, but tormenting their god seemed to be their downfall. Goodbye. May the light of Eondra shine on you. Okay, let's go into the sunken city thingy. Apparently we're ported down here. Or this is maybe the entrance. Maybe not. But I'm not sure what's happening there. This might be a pressure plate. Okay, oh yeah. We have a skill system here. Kelden, strength. Needed AP for increase, I guess. Not sure what these highlighted points mean. Maybe these are some gating points that for every 3 points you get something special. Melee sweep, proficiency with swords. Can be selected multiple times. Okay. So depending on which character is active, we have a different set of skills in the bottom. So this is our melee fighter, right? Body a lot. Ooh. I'm not quite sure yet. I think it's a bit unfortunate. This thing here seems to get updated, but it's not staying on the screen. Okay. So we have... Oh no, this is also an inventory. Can we put this help... Drop the health potion? Can't. Yeah, I have no idea there. Let's just ignore that for now. Boop. Can I... Ranged attacks. Yeah, it's a bit weird. I think it's automatically swapping through characters, but then you end up with a character who can't actually do a ranged attack. Like, now I switched over to a different character and I would need to manually select that character again. Yeah, I think that might a bit off. Am I supposed to pick that up? I can't do anything there. Not sure what that's for. Maybe it's just light. Okay, we got a potion. And I think that's it. I would also like to be able... Oh no, okay, this is opening, closing it, and this is just selecting it. Never mind. No secret passage here. So, regarding the perspective and movement, I think the perspective is perfect. You see the floor you're standing on, you have the walls look right, the aspect ratio looks right. I mean, it looks like it's as deep as it's wide, right? And the movement is also fine. You can queue up commands. The only thing... no, you can only queue up turning. Okay. It would also be nice if you can queue up normal movement. So if you hit 2 times forward, it will only execute 1 time. However, you can continuously press the forward button. But it would be nice if you could also type 2 times forward and then go 2 times forward. There's no need to queue up more, but that would have been nice. Yeah, but overall, the execution there, I think it's quite good. Okay. It feels a bit odd that this chest doesn't open, but it's only like I'm getting my hands into the chest and pull out a health potion. These mushrooms are a bit confusing. Like, what am I supposed to do with them? Or is that just decoration? But they feel like extremely lost. Okay, we can pick these up. The animation transition could be a little bit smoother, I guess. Like it's accelerating and deaccelerating quite a bit. Oh, they are shooting. But why is it saying resists for 3 damage? And I'm also resists 0 damage. Maybe because the enemy is unable to do any damage. So we basically, instead of not being attacked, we get 0 damage, which is a bit weird. Okay. Or enemies. Yeah, I think the the way the combat works, that's maybe that was not intended that way. Uh-oh. So now I cycle through the characters. Let's drink another one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like the combat is a bit off. I'm not supposed to jump over these and just always attack. That's probably not the way it's supposed to work. Okay, we got some new healing potion. We got better armor, but how do I... Can I just right click? Ah, okay. So we also got quite a bit of additional points to spend here. So we can just increase the strength here. Bloom, bloom. Dexterity influence ranged combat and damage. Mana and spells. Okay. Yes, that character is the most interesting one. She was taking the most damage before. Okay. But that was maybe because she was attacked from... like, the party was attacked from behind. Not sure. And they might need to be in a certain distance to even be... that's even possible to attack them. Okay, let's stay here. This is a bit weird. Like, if I'm supposed to use different stuff, it should show up the whole time and not just... I mean, if it's real time and I need to go there and select a different spell, maybe it's just the default fighting option. Swiping our way through. I mean, I have zero orientation right now. I mean, it does look like a huge underground city thing. Just going up. We should probably... yeah, but that way he will be out of mana very soon. probably swiping here makes no sense. Let's use the potion. Okay. So we still can put additional, yeah, let's just give him a little bit more stability. And mind is mana and spells. Okay. So he did get... Oh! We can also add a new spell. Proficiency with bows. But do we probably also need a bow for that? Ranged attacks. Okay. Proficiency with magic. Lightning magic, shields, armor is more. Chance of armor piercing, okay. Cool. Melee attack. I mean, we can pick up this one. This was still from the other character, I guess. I can't select that. Though that character does have enough. Maybe I can only select this one at the moment because I'm only eligible for that. Nope. I can't click. Ah, no, I think I need to click on that and then I need to click on this. So let me take the... Where was the piercing? Did I... Proficiency with swords can be selected multiple times. Sweep attack. Chance of armor piercing. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. I'm not sure why... Ah, okay, some are costing 1 and some are... This is 0. Armor is more effective. Let's take that then. Well, he doesn't really have armor. Okay. But it's nice that there's this skill system. Alright, we found a key. I have no idea what it's for, but we found a key. Yeah, this is a bit... I'm not... This should always be up. This is weird. And there's also no key to trigger that. It's just the mouse. So, we got a key. Now we just need to find a door. We also do not have a map. We do have a compass, though. And there we got a sword. A better sword. Okay, let's take the better sword then. Alright. Oh. Boom, boom. Naga. Okay. Maybe we can use our key. Maybe not. Hmm. Or do I need to use it differently? Doesn't seem to work. So this is basically the... okay, another key. This is basically the ground where all the buildings are standing. It's not doing anything, apparently. Another, but this one doesn't do any sound. Alright, but on the other side of the building we had the keyhole, right? Ah. There is a bow. We can also equip that as an additional weapon. And there is a dagger, a better dagger. So let's take there. No skill points. Okay. Boom. So this was just optional for weapons, apparently. I also don't see that there are any cooldowns, but apparently, I mean, I cannot just spam through. Something is limiting the attacks. Snake Man. This might be an elevator. But I don't see any buttons. No. I think a bit more structure would have helped the game instead of being so totally open and also having no map and no orientation where to go, what to do. I'm not sure if they are respawning or... Did we get a level up? Yeah. So with this guy, we can now select... No, we still have available skill points. Ah, so skill points and AP are something different. Yeah, okay. Let's just continue to increase the strength here. Strength to the max. Right. And for him, it's mind. Okay. And here we just add dex. Maybe we should also increase body, but we can just do that afterwards. Alright. Oh, now we also got additional skill points by doing that. Okay. Let's choose a new skill. In this case, we will now pick the proficiency with bows. Thank you. Okay. We still cannot attack with a bow though. Okay. And here we can... lightning magic. We only have fire magic at the moment. But if we are using mana that quickly, I also don't see how that's super... Well, we will just pick it. Lightning magic. Yeah, let's just take everything. And here armor is more effective. We can increase this, but we can also just increase the bow proficiency multiple times. Okay, there was another enemy coming. Oh, hello there. Do not be afraid. I am Milton, and yes, I am a skeleton, and I live here. By the god, what are you? Okay, so you are not very bright. Well, anyways, I want to ask you a favor. Up in the northeast corner, there is a deep hole in the ground, where a building stood a couple of 1,000 years ago. My master lived there, and I really want to keep his things in order. There is a bowl in the cellar, which holds the brain of my master's god. Northeast corner. Let me make a note. N-E corner. Cellar. Okay. Maybe you could retrieve it from there. A brain. Good. We will see what we can do. That's very nice of you. There's a force field there, but I will deactivate it for you. Thank you, Mr. Skeleton Man. Goodbye. Maybe that was what I was considering an elevator. Like the one which was already raised. This one just makes weird noises. And we are now in the... don't know where we are. Basically in the southeast corner, maybe. Another bit of armor. Back at Mr. Skeleton. Northeast corner. But we are in... okay. Alright, new armor. An amazing armor. You already have armor, you as well. Better armor, better armor, better armor. Okay, we are back at the position where I thought, but apparently there's nothing. So this guy is using melee attack. Let's use fire magic. We now have a lot of mana. And yeah, continue using sweep attack. I mean, is this chance of armor piercing? Is that an active skill? Okay. Now we are back at Mr. Skeleton. Maybe this is the building. This is not working. And I can't press any keys to do anything. I mean, this looks like an elevator. But it's not doing anything. I mean, I keep finding new stuff, but I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just wandering around. I feel like I should be able to go down or something. But I also cannot look down. Let me check the page again. Maybe I missed... There's no information about controls. Maybe I need to use like... Normally you click on stuff. But this looks like... This feels like I should go down there or do something or put some item on that. But I can't drop any items. Ah, I can. Okay, right click. The attack effects are actually quite nice. Okay, we have lots of points to spend again, so let's just drop them somewhere. Into body. Yes. Everybody needs hit points, so I will just go with that. And then we got archery. Here, magic proficiency. It doesn't cost anything, so I guess that's a bug. Because I can just have an unlimited amount of magic proficiency. That's probably not as intended. I'm not sure if I can do ranged attacks with my stuff. Proficiency with swords. Okay. So I put something on there. Now this is pressed. Huh. Not sure if anything changed. What's happening there? Burst resists damage. Seems wrong. I used the melee attack and okay, that was not doing anything. Okay. Die. Is that slingshot? An amazing bow. Okay. Yeah, but I really feel without any direction. Is this a force field? Maybe. Ah, there's the brain. Okay. Now I need to find the way back though. Yeah, there were multiple entries for that. And I also have no idea what this pressure plate was doing. Yeah, I think a map would have been super helpful with that game. So you have kind of a system where you have been already, what you should still explore. So we learned that this is a pressure plate, and we have seen that there's something which could open there. Also, for example, I got this gem, but I still have no idea what this gem is good for. It told me that I have a gem. Maybe it's just for the light. Oh, another armor. Yeah, this character system, you're basically spammed with points, but you don't really feel the impact. I mean, yes, I've got more hit points now, but more of this. I mean, I can also pick the make armor is more effective. I can't use that anymore. Let's use this as well. Okay. So let's find the skeleton. I want to at least finish that part and see what happens. Maybe this is the main quest. Maybe this is just some minor thing. I mean, we weren't really looking for the skeleton. This seemed extremely random, so I doubt that this will lead anywhere. But now I also need to find this guy again, and I have no idea where to go for that. Ah, okay. This was close by, so it should be there. Yeah, okay. Oh, hello there. I live here. By the god, what are you? Yeah. Maybe you... A brain, good. Wait. Thank you, Mr. Skeleton. Here's your brain. It didn't work. And now I can't pick it up anymore. Oh, I can. We need something. Ah, no, this is a beating heart. This is not the brain. We need something big to destroy it. Okay. So we haven't done the quest by this guy. Yeah, just make some funny noises, but... I mean, I'm supposed to go to northeastern ruins. And I think they are respawning. But it felt like it was working, like we had this barrier and went past that, so it all felt like this should have been the brain. It was also in some kind of cellar. Going back down. Nothing here. I think this is also not always showing, is it? Yeah, no. Okay. I don't want a heart, I want a brain. But there's absolutely nothing here. Going further to the northeast. But yeah, now at this point I have been here already. Maybe it's also on a completely different height level, that this house was not standing on the floor but on a higher platform or something. Yeah, I unlocked that. And this is also very much northeast. But it's a dead end, and all I can do is run back. There was nothing here. Yeah, I will keep it at that. I don't think that running around for another 20 minutes will change much. Maybe I would have found the brain or whatnot, but I think this game, the options which are... Is that anything? I mean, I can just throw some random stuff on there. Also no sound. I think the game has a lot of interesting elements, and some things really work well. As I mentioned, the perspective is great. The movement works great for the most part. But And the interface also is decent. I like how you target that. There's a circle around the stuff. The combat doesn't actually feel too bad. I mean, it's just clicking on enemies, but like there is a bit of combat feedback. You see these animations on the enemy. They are nice. The execution of the interface is a bit weird. Like for attacking this thing, kind of makes no sense to me. But generally that wouldn't have been a big problem. I think the main issue in this game is just the design of what you play, the level. I think if it was much smaller and streamlined, just go from one room to the next basically. Yeah, then you could have... I mean, there was also a decent amount of text at the beginning, and it felt like there was a story. And if that was, yeah, more streamlined, that you could go from point A to B, or have an open area, or have a map, or something like that, where you have more of a direction of what you're doing, I think the game would have lived up to more of the potential it has. Right now it's more of, yeah, an empty map, go do something. Or maybe not an empty map, but you will not find much. I found a key. Ah, there's a closed door. Maybe I can put... There's another closed door. Maybe there was... But this is probably... If I open them, they're probably just some... I don't see any pressure plates. There are probably just some drinks behind these, so... Yeah. I mean, this is a big map. This is even as different height levels, so it's huge and you get lost. And I get that making a map for this thing in-game would also be hard. But just leaving everything up to exploration and having no idea about orientation, yeah. Or it could have just unlocking part after part or something like that. But anyways, if you want to give it a try, that has been the Nexus Grave by DamienDe. So yeah, thanks Damien for sending it in. As I mentioned, a little bit more direction would have been nice. Or maybe even on the itch.io page what I'm supposed to do. Yeah. And if you want to try it out, you can find a link down in the video description to the itch.io page. And there you will also find a link to a playlist to all the YouTube videos I did so far. And yeah, with that, thank you for watching and hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.